Hi everyone. It's Jess. Um, I kind of wanted to make a vlog because, well, I've had a lot to think about lately. And I tried going on VU and decided I'm not going to make the video on there because the videos have apparently a extent to where you can't make them longer than a certain time. So I'm just going to make it on here. I bet you're all wondering why I'm on making a video with my hair soaked and looking like crap. But I'm making this because I've had so much to think about lately. Um, my grandmother's dying of cancer. I'm potentially thinking of seeing someone who's 5 years older than me, and I'm only a freshman in high school, and I've also been thinking about a lot of other things because my senior friends are graduating and thinking about what they're doing with their lives. And I have so much to think about because at first I thought, oh, I'll end up with this person possibly. And well, I realize after watching the newest episode of Glee that things aren't as simple as I've been trying to make them for my own good. I've been trying to make them seem so simple because I'm afraid that things will get so complicated that I won't know what to do. And yeah, everyone reaches that point, but I'm a freshman. Should I really be thinking about that yet? What life is really gonna be like eventually? No, not really. So, I've just been thinking. The Glee episode, they're all talking about going away and leaving and what they're doing with their lives and how it's affecting them to want to just hold on to everything. And I was thinking, wow, I'm gonna have to go through that someday. And then I realized that's only in 3 years. I've hardly started out being a teenager yet, and then I realize I'm 15. I've only been a teenager for 3 years. And, well, I've gone through so much, but then I realize there's so much more I can go through. And in the episode, they're talking about, well, what are you going to hold on to? How are you going to live your life? What are you going to do with it? And what are you going to look back on? What mistakes did you make that you wish you could take back? What things do you wish you could have done? And I'm realizing, well, what have I done? What am I going to do? Is there things I'm going to regret? Sure. But the way I want to live with things is not that easy to think about because I was thinking about college only a couple months ago. I'm a freshman. Seniors should be thinking about college. And just, I've realized, hell, I'm probably not going to be able to do what I want. I wanted to be a profiler, possibly. Realized how much schooling that takes. Then realized, well, I used to want to do this and that, and I don't know. So I figured I'd stop thinking about it for a while until I saw that episode of Glee. And you all think, yeah, it's a crappy show, whatever. Until you realize how much something like that can enlighten you into how the world really works. How you're not going to be young forever. Things are going to happen to you that you're going to realize, whoa, I am going really fast into things because I have to. I can't slow down like I want to anymore. I'm the only person that I know that rushes to slow down. I could have the door to my future staring me in the face and be handed the key, and I would put the key down under the mat and say, well, it's there when I need it. I'll go back to that later. I'm gonna go back on the path and look at the things that I've done and see, okay, I'll linger there for a while. And realizing I can't always do that. And I was thinking about the person that I like a lot. And she means a lot to me. And I've been terrified of hurting her somehow, losing her somehow, and realizing, wow, things happen really quick. Hell, people die, people wander from each other. There are friends that you may never see again after high school. And I realized I want to treasure that now. And I realize she's 5 years older than me. It's just hitting me that she's 5 years older than me. There are things she's experienced. She's already been a teenager. She's 20. She's already gone through being a teenager. She's already done so many things. She's already lived out her teenage life. And there are so many things I've yet to experience. From now to 5 years from now, there's going to be a lot of things that I'm going to go through that could change my life, ultimately. And I'm realizing this now because I realize my friends told me it's going to be a little hard for you to be with someone that's that much older than you, and I thought, why? Age doesn't matter. And it wasn't that they were saying that age mattered. They were saying there's a lot of things that you might not understand. And sure, there are things I understand a lot of things I shouldn't. Hell, this video is showing I understand a lot of things that I shouldn't. But I realize there's a lot of experiences she's had. There's a lot of things she's lived through, things that I haven't done, things that I don't know if I'll do. And I'm nervous because, yes, I do want to be with her eventually. I don't know when. And I had all of this in my mind after watching that episode of Glee. And I took a shower to just kind of relax, calm down, and realize I need to find some way to vent this, whether it be poetry or something else. And I figured I'll make a video. I need to talk about this before I won't know the words to say. And I don't want her to see this video. No, I don't. Because, hell, what'll she think? Is all that I can think of. What will she think? What will she say? What if she doesn't like me the same way that I like her? Even if she told me she liked me, hell, who knows to what extent. But I realize regardless of if it's a mistake that I'm walking into, I need to open that door, take that key, and open that door, and realize I'm gonna have to walk down this path eventually. Why not start entering high school like I am in, and realizing I'm almost a sophomore in high school. I'm gonna be done in 3 years, and be out in the world just like everybody else. And that's kind of scary, because you don't know what's going to happen. And regardless of if she's already, hell, even if I would be with her, I'm probably nothing special. I'm just a kid who's really never really experienced much to do with relationships, never kissed anyone, and obviously that means I haven't gotten any further than that. She's done stuff. Not gonna say what, not gonna say who she is. But she knows who she is. If she sees this necklace could say who she is, because it's hers. And she has my necklace on. But hell, kissing her might be the first kiss I ever have. And hell, it might not mean much to her because she's kissed people before. It's a difference, right? Kissing one person, kissing another, it's not that much of a difference. When you're first kissing someone, that's like, whoa. I'm growing up, you know? And yeah, I want to experience that with her. Plain and simple. But she means a lot to me. And there are things I haven't experienced. But regardless of if she's already experienced them, and regardless of if she's lived her teenage years already, I wanna, even if I'm growing up and going through my teenage years still, I'd go through them with her. Hell, if it's making a mistake, I'm human. Sorry. People make mistakes. But I want to experience that with her, and I want her to know that. If you see this, hon, which I'm scared for you to, That's what I've been thinking about, regardless of if you've already gone through all of this stuff and I haven't. You know? And hell, I don't want to lose you. I care about you too much. I said this to people, I've said this about people before, but saying it to them is a different story. And I want to get to know you. I want to understand who you are as a person, what you've gone through, and what makes you you, and I want you to understand those things about me. And sure, it might take a lot of time, but I'm willing to take that time. I need to grow up eventually. And yeah, I'm going to go into things slow. Because there's those stairs right in front of me past that door that I am just starting to open. And I might take a while to just walk down those steps that are in front of me and realize, they're going to lead somewhere. And I might take those slow steps, but if you're willing to wait, you can be there and walk them with me, even if you've already walked down them and you're going into college soon. It happens. But regardless of if I'm scared of what the future holds, I realize I can't pretend the future's not there forever. And you guys might think I'm rushing into things by saying all this, but I'm not. I'm saying that it'll happen eventually. I'm not saying I'm rushing into it now. As I said, I rush to slow down. Reminds me of the song by Trapped, Lost Realist. But, I just want her to know that, hell, if I'm too young to understand some of these things, then I want to understand them. I want to understand more than I do, and sure, there's a lot about life I might not get yet, but I'll get it eventually. And I want her to help me with that. And I want to help her understand things, too, that she doesn't understand. And I want to be there for her, and I want her to be there for me if she can. She doesn't need to be, but it'd be nice. My friends understand me. Not as much as they could. But they are walking the same steps I am. And some of them are just starting to open that door in the future. And it's scary for them, because they're seniors. They realize, wow, we're leaving out in the world, and we didn't even open that door when we could have, to realize there's a future. Freshmen, some of them are opening that door and going, I'm going to just watch the future for the next 3 years and see if I like where it goes and decide which path to take out there. And some of them don't even acknowledge there's a door there. But regardless of if she's older than me, regardless of if I'm probably not much special to her, she's something special to me. I want her to know that. So, thanks for watching. And, I don't want to be sappy about this, but it's my thoughts. There's so much more I could say, so much more that I can't put into words yet. But yeah, if you have any questions about what I've said, or any questions about what I want to do or I'm thinking about in general, and I haven't mentioned it, just mention it to me and I'll answer your question. Thanks for watching. And if she sees this, I don't know what she's gonna say. I don't want her to see it, but she's bound to. It's online, so what am I gonna do? So, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening, if you guys are still listening. Yeah. Hope you enjoy. And, don't rush into things. It's not worth it. Take it slow. Savor what you have. You never know when you'll lose it one day. Peace out, guys.